So this is going to be our first exercise for today, where we will learn how we can georeference an image, what georeferencing is, how and what we need to do to get a georeferenced base image is. So what will be our learnings? First, we will learn how to set project properties, getting the georeferencer in raster tools, load raster data in georeferencing window, perform transformation settings, enter ground control points, and how we can execute georeferencing in the end. So let's begin. Whenever we work in QGIS, our first step will be to set the properties of our project. For that, go to the first option in the menu toolbar, Project, then go to Properties option, and here provide the folder path in which your project will be saved, right? Next, give its project title according to your convenience. You do this first because later you don't have to browse your folder every time. So this is going to save a lot of time for you. Also check other settings like ellipsoids, keep it default, and you can change this distance measurement units and also for area as you like. And next is this coordinate bearing display, and you can also keep it as it is. Then go to CRS and check in which coordinate system you want to work. For now, we are using WGS 1984. This is applicable worldwide. So we will just keep it WGS 1984. Then now you can go to apply and OK. Next step would be to go to raster in your menu toolbar. So if you don't find georeferencer option there, sometimes this may happen. This happens because we switch off the processing options in plugin, or we do not have installed processing plugin. So to resolve this issue, go to plugins in the menu toolbar, and in plugins click on installed on right hand side. Then you click on processing option. Always check the same in case you don't find georeferencer. Now go to raster, and raster you will find, now you can find georeferencer option, or click on it and you will find such kind of window. And now let's add the base image that we want to georeference. I have provided you the same image in the folder with the digitization material, and you have to add the same image in the same way that I'm doing in my screen. In this first, we will do the transformation settings of ground control points. First, transformation type would be linear, and let's keep it simple. And let's keep it linear and check for target SRS. When we again give path, it will take us directly to the set folder. So every time we will browse, the same folder will open, saving your time. You can modify the name as you like for georeferenced map. I am writing here this and just save it, and see other settings if you want to do any, but there is not such a requirement at this point. If you want to save your GCPs or ground control points, you can do it as well. Then press OK. Now I will suggest everyone to explore other options in the toolbar above. You can find this add point, delete point, and more GCP point here. Now let's begin by and zooming into the first. To place the first point, use mouse scroll for zoom in and zoom out. The more you zoom, more better or accurate your results will be. Do not zoom out unless you are done with putting X and Y or placing X and Y values. Otherwise, your point will get displaced with every zoom out. Put the point by mouse clicking, give the values and press OK. So here now type the point values given in the base map like easting and northing, and you can keep any number of points, but minimum 3 is required for ground controlling or georeferencing. Keep placing at least 5 points in the same way at different intersections of X and Y. Just go here and check what is the measurement and click on it. Type and here XY values represent longitudes and Y values represent latitudes. So in X and Y you have to put your longitude and latitude values. As georeferencing refers to the process of assigning real world coordinates to pixels of the scanned map or any image. So I think this is the second last point I will take and check the measurements, and then you can, try to remember it. Type them in easting and northing option. We can take one more point in the center. More points, the number of points you use for georeferencing, there will be more and more accuracy in your results. Okay, right now what we will do, we will see if everything is correct. Then we will go to view option and you will find GCP table option. Click on it. The points that you have placed as GCPs, this table will provide you with all the information, the errors and the residual pixels and the points that you have placed. If we have any error, we can check here. So the main reason for this error can be wrong placement of GCPs sometimes, and sometimes the GCPs given in the base map is also not correct. So if this error is too large, you can again try georeferencing by deleting all these points from the menu toolbar. Also try changing transformation type to polynomial or maybe to higher powers. So it will reduce your error. It will reduce your mean error. So if the mean error is less than 0, then you are good to go. And in this situation, you can press start georeferencing option. Now click on File and see this save GCP points as. Okay, you can save these GCP points for your future reference. Now you can close this window by using close georeferencer option and just click on it. This window will be closed. So this is, I think this image should be georeferenced now, and you can check this in the status bar of QGIS interface.